worry, this bloke is aged. He's got a face like a haddock scrotum. And you're all going to love him because he's totally inoffensive. So let's get some applause and whooping going. Go on, we can do this. Let's bring up Chewie, ladies and gentlemen.
Thanks, Simon. You may go now. As Simon said, my name is Chewie. I do go by the one name, which I realise is super pretentious, isn't it? There's a couple of reasons for that. First of all, my human name, Mike Bennett. Mike is very boring. That's such a boring name. So many people are called Mike. It's the most popular boy's name between 1948 and about half hour ago. So we don't do that. My second name is Bennett, which is of course cursed forever. Thank you, Paul. So yes, Chewie. It's pretentious, which suits where I was from. I've spent the past 10 years in Wellington, so you've really got to lean into the pretentiousness there. If it's not organic or handcrafted or artisanal in some sort of way, no one will pay any attention. So I am organic, artisanal, and handcrafted. Obviously by some barely trained, half-blind, leprosy-ridden hands and poor, unsharpened tools. A lot of people sort of ask, well, that sounds awesome, why are you here? There's a couple of things. In Wellington, there are a lot of people that want to busk and get your attention. And if you're a talented person, you will be ignored, because that's just talent. And there's talent everywhere. Why pay attention to that? In Wellington, you have to have something a bit extra. You could play guitar and skateboard. Sure, that's something, I guess. What I found is Wellington's worst busker got most of my attention. And I think he was operating to basically a set of rules that I think a lot of people could learn if you want to get into this growth industry of being a shitty busker. First of all, don't be good at the instrument that you're playing. A lot of people overlook that, but that's basic. So you want to be terrible at it. Second of all, don't use an instrument that is suitable for the songs that you want to play. Okay, those two things, they go together. Thirdly, don't play at a time that people are expecting you. So that led me to meet this gentleman at 3:30 on a Thursday morning. Playing the trombone, badly, and it sounded something like this. Which I'm sure you'll agree is worthy of getting up, getting dressed, running down 2 flights of stairs, and screaming at him from 5 metres away, "Keep doing that! That's awesome!" So I'm taking that on the road. I'm going to start classes soon. So keep an eye out for that. No, what actually made me move from Wellington is the feeling of completion. Not in a sexual way. I know, I saw your eyes. No, I think I finished Wellington. I clocked it. I beat its final boss. And that final boss took a form that I think many people would find surprising. Coming home from the pub one night, kebab in hand, I turned the corner into my street to find a 13-man drag queen brawl. And I did what any, I think, right-minded person would do. I stopped dead in my tracks and watched. And I'll tell you what, like some of you might be fans of combat sports, watch a bit of boxing, MMA or something like that, you may even have an idea of how to defend yourself. in a combat situation. You had no idea. Because if you add on A, defending yourself from a platform shoot, run by a 6'2" man over there, keeping hold of your very expensive imported glittery wig, and somehow getting out of there alive, that's a skill set that not many people have. So after about 5 or 10 minutes of this, I noticed that the flurry of punches and kicks and screaming had stopped and tailed off, and they were all looking at me. It's super awkward. I don't know what to say. And then one of them went, "What are you looking at, honey?" And I knew that was it. I would never see anything as brilliant as that in Wellington. So I moved south. Now, Dunedin was an interesting choice to me. I studied here, and honestly, I didn't think I was going to come back because of some of the antics that I got up to as a student. I have featured mine in the ODT in an article about the effectiveness of the diversion program. Isn't that good? For those straight-laced nerds that listen to your mother and don't get in trouble, the diversion program is there to basically keep people out of court for doing relatively low-level crimes, aka stupid, drunken shit. So, yes, you're only supposed to get that once. I've had it twice. But the main one, and the one that I recounted to the ODT, my flat, we were in our second year of study. We were participating in a bar competition to find Dunedin's best student flat. There were games, there was a wet t-shirt competition. That was just horrific. But we came second, and second prize was a cake to be consumed that afternoon. There were 4 of us. The timeline gets fuzzy after that. And what's funny is when you talk to the other 3 involved in this, we all have different versions of what happened. My version is we were walking from town home up into City Rise, and we were walking past the Otago Girls High School, and nobody said anything, but we all veered into the high school, picked up a picnic table and carried it 1.5 kilometres home. Now, obviously we're geniuses. Obviously we stayed off major roads, well-lit areas. No, we didn't do any of that, but by Jesus, we were smart. So we were almost home. We were almost scot-free. Brilliant. A car pulls up next to us, the window comes down, and we hear, "G'day, lads. What's going on here?" Now, I'm on the other side of the table. My mate turns to the car and he goes, "Oh, what the fuck do you think?" Drops his corner of the table and runs for his life. It's the police. It's always the police. So that leaves 3 of us holding up a picnic table, looking at each other and go, "Fuck, I don't know what to do now. What do we do now?" He had a good idea. Let's do that. Okay. We drop the table and leg it. We scatter in different directions. He can't catch all of us. See, there's the genius still working for us. I run into an abandoned lot and hide behind a fence. The cops will never find me. The fence is this tall, ladies and gentlemen, and I was hiding behind it with my hands over the top. Cartoon character. So Mr. Policeman, he's shining a light. He's like, "Come on out." I'm like, "No! You can't see me." He says, "I can." "No, you can't." "All right, well, the police dog's just arrived." "Oh, fuck this." Okay, no, fair enough, you got me. So in due course, they round up the 3 of us. The first one to go on, he's still running. I haven't heard from him in years. They line us up and they try to get our statements. So I'm confident. I'm going to talk my way out of this. "So, what were you doing with the picnic table?" "All right, officer, it's like this. I'm going to level with you. We've had enough games tonight. We were walking home. We came over the hill. There was a picnic table sitting in the middle of the road. And I said to my friends here, I said, that's dangerous. Someone's going to drive into that. We were moving it, and that's when you turned up. Yep, and that's the honest truth." And the officer looked up at me from his notebook and says, "I don't believe that. And I countered that with, I don't like your fucking attitude. What's your badge number? And he says, yeah, okay, so you're under arrest. And I was like, oh, that's fair. That's fair. And that would be the end of an average story. This is obviously not an average story. The three of us, feeling very sorry for ourselves, were roused from the drunk tanks at 8 in the morning and driven back to our house. And as we slowly got out of the car to go back into the flat, he says, hang on, mate. That picnic table's got to go back. So, we had to pick up the picnic table. Remember, there's three of us. Carry it 1.5 kilometres back to Otago Girls High School with a police car following us with its fucking lights on. We got there about 8:45 in front of all the girls. And that, ladies and gentlemen, was the last time I was in trouble with the law. My name's been Chewie. You guys have been great. Good night.
Chewie, ladies and gentlemen. That's not just a prop, that's my wank material. Give that back.